Act out with Mihaela. Let's do a show. Ooh, I'm dancing the same way that I like to dance on all my Instagram posts and stir the pot. Look how much I'm multitasking. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Meghan with Love on Netflix, episode 6, 7, and 8. I not only can stir into pots while making strawberry preserves better than King Charles preserves, but I can dance at the same time. I am perfect. This is not about perfection. This is about the pursuit of joy. Yes, Mother Doria, yes. Look up, look up. I know you've smelled the fragrance of the strawberry preserves. What do you think? Look up. There's camera. Do I need to teach you acting skills? Mother Doria, what? What are you doing? Are you with H, my husband? What are you giving him? Are you giving him some of your ingredient? Pass it on. I don't need to do that while I'm doing my show, my champagne, my rosé, my tequila, my mimosa. Keep me going. Shall we do a show, Michael Steed, director? Who do we have on episode 6? We have 3 friends: Tracy, Jennifer, Victoria. Tracy's the most important, married to one of the CEOs, big gun in Hollywood. He is the CEO of Paramount Pictures. I will use Tracy, my dear friend from episode 6, to talk to her husband and get me to sign contracts with Paramount Pictures. I want to do fictional content after I'm done with the reality. Yes, Mother Doria, you are done. You and Prince H are only coming in episode 8 for about 3 to 5 seconds. We're not there yet. Go with Prince Archie in his Archie's Chicken Inn. Princess Lilibet is there too. Take H, my husband, with you while I finish my 3 episodes before our rent expires on the Netflix studio. Let's go. Tracy, welcome. Welcome to episode 6 of Meghan with Love. You are my first guest. You are the most important. Jennifer and Victoria, they're coming a little bit later. So I thought, let us make some tequila. Here's tequila for you. I wrote the name Tracy. Here's tequila for Victoria. We'll keep it when she arrives later. And here's tequila for, what was my friend's name? My third friend's name? Tracy. I hope I didn't say Tracy before. If I did, it doesn't matter. We, in our calligraphy, oh, I dropped it. Don't drop it. Put it down. So it is Tracy, Victoria, and Jennifer. We've made the tag. Now let me make my. I like to stir a lot of pots and a lot of jars. The more stirring of chaos, the more confusion, the more I cover myself and don't allow any of you to see me for who I am, a user of people. That was a joke. Let me put my name on my tequila now. M-E-G. What, Michael Steed, director? You didn't know that I call myself Meg? Hi, Meg. You've only been doing how many episodes? Didn't know that I call myself Meg Sussex, the same as the other guest that I had. She forgot that my name was Sussex and she was still calling me Markle. Sometimes I like to call myself Meg. I'm so hot. I am so overwhelmed by having to do 3 episodes. It's not a small task. Yes, Tracy, welcome, welcome. How's your husband doing? The big gun from Hollywood, CEO of Paramount Pictures. Do you know if he has any endeavors in mind with me to be in? Oh, no, that's not why I want to be friends with you. What are you joking? That's so darling of you. So, what are we going to do today? I've invited Chef Ramon, who is from Mexico or Peru. I think he's both. He's going to give us all an experience of Mexican and Peruvian experience, food. He's going to show us how to make halibut, ceviche. He got everything done. Look how beautiful. Smell, smell. Everything looks so amazing. Oh, there is Jennifer. Jennifer. And what's her name? Victoria. Yes, come here. Tracy's already here. She came first. Yes, ladies, we are going to do our game board evening. This is a Japanese board game. We call ourselves the Maj Squad. The game is called Maj, and we are the squad. Boring. Holy crap. No, I don't use those words on my show, which would be such a refreshing turn to actually talk like a human being. Yes, dear friends, how amazing is this? What else is there? Let's get to play Maj, Japanese board game. We'll go outside. We'll take our halibut fish that I like to cook. The branzino was in my other episode. Let's just go outside, sit around the table and look at each other. Pretend that everybody has 200 kilometers behind their houses and they can produce the same ceviche, produce the same citrus, produce the same halibut from the ocean, which happens to be the background of the studio and of my house. Let's just give everybody this amazing experience. Let us celebrate our riches. We are entrepreneurs selling products off of the shelves, remaining with our hearts full. That's about all for episode 6. We have enjoyed Chef Ramon, whose teeth are so white. I love that he has white teeth. That's why I like to bronze my skin to produce the contrast. Halibut is ready. Ceviche is ready. We're in the garden. It is about the expansion of our friendship. Here's tequila. Mm. I don't know what I would have done for all these episodes if I didn't have the tequila, Bellini, rosé, the wine, margherita, margarita, margherita, margherita, margarita. This is what's helping me through my marriage with H husband. Rich, exemplary life. I want to offer you a bit of my experience. I know you might think that I believe everybody has a garden the size of a state. If you don't have it, drive to a river, go fish, get any fish, squid, calamari, whatever you have. Grow vegetables on top of your bed, put a shelf. Put a shelf on top of your refrigerator for as long as it's close to the window. If you don't have windows, then too bad. Then you cannot live my experiences. Thank you, Michael Steed. I must say goodbye to the 3 friends. Bye, Tracy. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, Victoria. I gotta go because I'm doing 3 shows in one. So I have to move on to episode 7. Episode 7, I must say. Have they gone, Michael Steed? This was the most boring episode. They are the most boring friends, I must reveal. Am I bad for being so transparent? let him go, let him go. I have my neighbor from Montecito, Vicky. Oh, I think she's the most interesting of all my friends. She's a coffee drinker. I'm not a coffee drinker. Every time I go over to her house and I bring her a whole basket of all sort of colorful vegetables to try to make her my friend so people from Montecito won't say that we're not polite to our neighbors. I also found out that she's an entrepreneur. Maybe she can help me with my business. I decided to go over to her house when we first moved here and I brought her a full basket of all sorts of vegetables. She happened to be there with her mom and they were so impressed. They were so moved. I made them cry. They wanted to show me an original recipe that they of Asian descent only know how to do. Hello, Vicky. Come on in. I've invited you by yourself to do a whole episode. The previous one, I've had three friends. They're not as interesting as you are. Guess what? You know how I come to your house and you make me coffee and I keep telling you I don't like coffee? And then when you ask me if I want it sweet and I say just a little bit sweet, you still make it too sweet and I don't like it. I've decided in turn to make you a coffee you are going to enjoy. It has froth that is like a pillow filled with feathers or some other stupid metaphor that I use. Taste it. What do you think, Vicky? That is so sweet. You love that? Are you going to show me a recipe that's authentically your mom's fried dumplings? Oh, I'm so excited. I don't think I've ever tried that before. Why am I sweating? Michael, Steve, can you turn on the air conditioning? I'm too overwhelmed by all this fakeness that I have to put on. Try it at home to see how hard it is. It is so hard to do what I do. So you better give me some comments and likes and subscribe to my channel. You have no idea how long this takes and how difficult it is. I have to pour my soul into what I'm doing. Yes, fried dumplings. Please thank your mom for wanting to share her original recipe. I've also brought you another basket of vegetables. Yes, I did. Yes, and I wrote, oh, I keep dropping my objects, imaginary objects. I got to go back to acting and do some more training. I wrote your name. This is for you, Vicky. Don't cry. No, I don't want to make you cry. I wish I could cry on cue. Oh, by the way, should we have some bubbly? Should we have some bubbly? Should we have some bubbly? I love opening bottles of alcoholic beverages. I love to be drunk. Being drunk is one of the keys in getting to be an extraordinary actress. Maybe I should do even more of that. Do they use it in acting? I used to use it when I was auditioning in my years before age. I used to be creative. That was all stolen away from me when I became part of the greatest royal family in the world. I used to be a creative creature while auditioning, trying to make it as an actress. I never really made it except for Suits. But I was working in Chicago in a bar to make some money while I was struggling. One gentleman yelled over the bar, said something like, could I please have a martini? I thought that he said, could I have a cowboy run martini? I turned to my colleagues working behind the bar and I said, this gentleman from Texas would like a cowboy run martini. And they looked at me like, are you crazy, Meghan Markle? He wants a Kettle One martini. There's no such thing as Cowboy Run martini. The owner who wanted to give me a chance as a bartender to make money, he said, get back to code checking. Go carry codes. Those were the creative times of my life. I'm trying to get back to that creative, joyful Megan. Everything changed. My creativity was taken and thrown outside the window by the members of the royal family. Who wants to be on the balconies of palaces without creativity? Those balconies, those palaces, the status, doing service for people is nothing compared to doing what I do now. Create joy to give me satisfaction. Thank you, Sussex PR machine, for always having my back, for putting all the other people who don't understand my talents down. Keep on, keeping on. Don't tell them I told you that. I'm against violence, the same way that I'm against flying private jets. While we wait for the fried dumplings, why don't we go and you show me some of your beautiful skincare products? Wow, what? You want me to put it on my face? To use your exfoliating mask now in front of my audiences? That would be such an amazing thing. A private moment in acting. Great actors use, they reveal themselves in the most vulnerable, in-depth way so the audiences can get a glimpse into who they are for real. Don't be afraid. Exfoliating mask that Vicky made. Do I dare to put it on? Here I go. I'm trying. I'm trying to get myself to be real. Can I do it? Can I do it? I have it on the brush. I have it on the brush. Oh, no, I cannot do it. I'll put it on my hand here. Look, is this good enough? I'll just do a private moment of the hand. Forget taking off the makeup. That requires too much courage and bravery. I gotta stay perfect for my audiences. Oh, look, it is clean and glowing. I feel like I'm Vanna White or a hen model. Maybe I should think about doing modeling for hens with all my jewelry and my engagement ring that I had to remodel myself. The one that age got me wasn't satisfactory. Oh, did I tell you about my hat? It is called the Sussex hat. It will be available on my website as ever. I love it. With my strawberry preserves, with my edible flowers that you can also buy on Amazon. To the people, to the pigs, edible flowers, eat them on everything. Check. I gotta move on because now I gotta get on to my last episode. Thank you, Vicky. Bye bye. Let's get the last episode going. Episode 8. Do you know who is going to come on this episode? Alice Waters, the original chef who has made farm to the table organic food become known not only here in California but all over the world in the 1970s. She's a personality, problems with drinking. I can't believe she's going to be on my episode. I'm blushing to see you, Alice Waters. Welcome to my house. Welcome. I wanted to get you a bouquet of carrots. Why you got me a bouquet of radishes? Welcome, welcome. What do you say about my garden, Alice Waters? This is not even mine. This is rented. Mine is 3 times as big as this. I have it all. Close your eyes when watching the episodes and imagine you to be me, Duchess Sussex, married to H. Deal with your Sentabale, Prince Harry. Deal with Prince William, that I still get feelings for. Deal with King Charles, who's going through a difficult time. Deal with them all. I have gotten what I wanted to. I don't need any of them until Prince William will become king and Princess Catherine will become queen. I don't know what's going to happen then. What the heck are we going to do? Alice Waters, welcome. What, Micro Seed? What? She's as boring as I am? We'll just do a egg quiche with eggs from my house. How am I going to do that, Michael Steed? This is not my house. I've told you from the beginning we should have done it at my house. While we wait for Alice Waters, let's run to the chicken inn of Archie. Let's go get some eggs for Alice Waters to make quiche out of eggs with red tomatoes to make it look like carpaccio. Do you people know who Carpaccio was? I bet you don't. I have double major from the university, the same university I wore the sweatshirt of as my mother-in-law, Princess Diana, in one of my Instagram posts. We'll get it done fast and then we'll have my mother Doria and H and all the other people come up and I'll give my Oscar speech at the end. Oh, this is not about giving an Oscar speech. I'll give my Emmy Award speech. Oh, this is not about giving an Emmy Award speech. I'll give my Tony Award speech. Oh, it's not about any of this. What is my show going to be nominated for? Let's go. Here are my chickens, everybody. This is how my morning begins. I come, the chicken lay their eggs. Oh, they're so warm and fragile. It gives you time to think and contemplate, philosophize. Ooh, crazy. I don't know what these gestures are, but they are meant to mean something, which I have no idea. Between this and the stirring and the contemplating. We got the eggs. Alice Waters is gonna tell me all about compost in her copper bucket. I have a copper bucket. You get one. It's only about $1,000. You can afford it, people, right? I don't know what it's like not to be in my shoes. I've never not been in these shoes. I don't like to go back, reveal my real life when I used to eat fast food because it was more affordable. I don't want to talk about that. I know I would be more identifiable to you and many more people would see me as a real human being, but I don't do that. I like to be pretentious. I like to be in the shoes that I'm in right now, many of them expensive. I've wanted this for such a long time. Why would I want to go back into my past? Even though I just remembered my guest, Vicky, the interesting one from the last episode, she was trying to ask me a very brave question and it was so insightful. I did not want to go there. You know what she asked? As we were sitting there after we had the fried dumplings and we did the exfoliating of the hand, not the face. I don't want to take my makeup off in front of the cameras, in front of my spectators. Would you want me to take my makeup off? Let me know in the comments below after you subscribe and like and share. As we were sitting there drinking our alcoholic beverage, as I love to do from early morning when I pick the eggs from Archie's Inn chicken thing, she said to me, Meghan, what would the Meghan and Vicky of 10 years ago say about where we are right now? Instead of me answering and saying, oh my God, those times were difficult to become an actor. That was my passion. I had my father who was helping me out. I had so much support from him to get to where I'm at right now, and my life being turned around in such an extreme and transformational way. I am so privileged. I'm experiencing this gratefulness. I am so sorry that I've said all of the horrible things to my Markle family. I'm sorry that I've disparaged my husband's, Prince Harry's royal family. That would have been such a private opening of the Meghan Markle. More people would have gotten on her side. But no, she dismissed the question. She went on to say, oh, I'm wondering what the Vicky and the Meghan of 10 years from now would say. Always in the future. She can never be in the present to be open and truthful and real. Oh, I bet the Meghan and Vicky of 10 years from now are going to have such a wonderful, well-lived life. It's going to be fantastic. Put that smirk on. Oh, Alice Waters is here. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad that she made it up the hill. Why did you have to get the studio Michael Steed on this hill? She's kind of older than I thought. Yes, Alice Waters. Oh, I'm falling in love. Don't look at me. I'm blushing just seeing you. What are we gonna do? You're gonna put lettuce in a towel dry them, make a salad. And you're gonna wash your hands in the salad with the vinaigrette. Then I'm gonna eat it with all the parasites. That brings me back to the moment where I consider myself to be a parasite. You know, I think it was the royal family. When I said that I think they had problems with me, which was not true, because they all are swimming this direction. Here I came as a parasite on the opposite direction. They did not know what to do with a parasite going in a different direction. So they got scared and they said, no. That was such a stupid thing that I compare myself to. They were so welcoming and so gracious. The whole country of England was, and everybody else all over the world. Alice Waters, yes, you finished the salad. Now you want me to taste it after you wash your hands in it? Okay, it's so good. Mhm. Excuse me. Do. To say, oh, that is so wonderful. The salad is so good. Do. The quiche is almost ready. You've never seen eggs like this. I know. They're from Prince Archie's Chicken Inn. They're the eggs of chickens of a prince. Sunset color like red California color. I am a California girl, as you used to be a long time ago. I didn't know you were so old, Alice Waters. Would you like something to drink? Give all my guests alcohol, 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 so they can bring their talent and creativity to a different stage. You can even have some of the ingredient that my mom, no, you don't want it. Mother Doria, almost ready. Get ready. Get ready. Tell H. We're just a few minutes away from your appearances on the show. Stop with the too much. Doesn't this look lovely? Oh, you like to hug plants? You're a hugger of rosemary and carrots and roses? Ooh, thorns, thorns, thorns. What can you tell our spectators, my spectators, Alice Waters? What can you tell them if they don't have such privileges as we have? Where would they be able to grow their vegetables? They couldn't if they didn't have a garden. We can't say that, Alice Waters. Give them options so they don't think that we're pretentious. That's what I said. Yes, all the spectators, all my fans, you can grow your vegetables on your windowsills. Just like I said before. Bravo, bravo. I cannot believe I'm here with Alice Waters. No, I would not like to know anything more about your past, no matter that you have a restaurant in California for 50 some years now. I am still the principal character of my show. It is called Meghan with Love, isn't it? My Christine, my Christine, I cannot believe that we are so close to the end of this. Alice Waters, I have to tell you, I bought your compost bucket, the copper one, the expensive one. Yeah, I said I must have it, along with all the Japanese vessels. I got them all, and my compost is so much better, so much more fragrant. In Romania, Mihaela, acting out, used to do composting 40 years ago when she was a child, food for pigs. All the remaining of the things that we don't eat as people, we put them in a bucket, a copper one. It did not cost a lot of money. Romania was a communist country. Everybody had copper buckets for $1 or so. We would put all of the leftovers, not many leftovers of food. We didn't get a lot of food during those communist years. Some of the remains, we would put them in a bucket, copper bucket, without a fancy name. We, as the kids, would have to put our hands inside it to mix it together, and then we would take it out to our chickens. We would take it out to our pigs, to our animals. Then we would slaughter for food. That's what we used to do many years ago, and now it's composting with Duchess, Meghan, Sussex, in California on the show. Meghan with Love on Netflix. I am so glad this is almost finished. Alice Waters, thank you. I'll see you later. Do you want someone to help you down the hill when you go? Yes, I think so. Thank you so much. It was such an honor. I could stay here with you. This was one of the most delightful, one of the best experiences of my life. Forget the wedding to Prince Age. Forget my mother walking down the aisle by the one and only King Charles. Forget Prince William and Princess Catherine, the future king and queen of England, being my in-laws. Forget Princess Diana being my mother-in-law. Forget Queen Elizabeth being there. Forget all of the beautiful, amazing people that came to my wedding and made it so special, once in a lifetime. Forget all of that. My most extraordinary experience of my life is to be here doing this cooking show, flour in everything. Shit. Because I am angered for no reason instead of appreciative. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Just watch walking down the hill. Be careful. Michael Steele, watch her so she doesn't sue us the way the Prince Harry likes to sue everybody. Okay. And now my dear family is gonna come. Oh, and we made some crepe, pancakes, the elegant version of pancakes, crepes with strawberry preserves. Oh, they're the same friends. I don't have any new friends. And then there's Mother Doria. Mother Doria, she's walking as if she's the queen of Montecito. I wonder how she feels about what I've been able to give her. Did she ever think that she was going to be the mother-in-law of Prince Harry, the fifth in line to the king. How many times do we talk about it? Meghan and Mother Doria, we have conversations about it every night after H and the children go to sleep. We cannot believe what we have been able to achieve. Only we don't let people know. Come on, Mother Doria. H. Come on, it's your time. Episode 8, 3 to 5 seconds. Michael Steed, please do not let him on camera more. I don't need H to give me a platform. I have it. Hello. I just want to show people that we're still good, me and him, that we're not divorcing. There he is. There is H. There's Mother Doria. Mother Doria, throw that out. Yeah. Oh, H, come over here. Let me put my head on your shoulder to show everybody that we're so great together after 7 years. I'm not gonna give you any credit for any of this because I've done it on my own. Do you see? You're not even in any of my episodes except for the last one, episode 8, 3 seconds. Go over to the other side. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, go over to the other side. Now I gotta hold a glass of bubbly. Bubbly. I want to say, everybody, thank you for coming here. Thank you, Michael Steed, the director. Thank you for trying to do everything for this show. I know it's really difficult when you have someone like me who doesn't have any kind of understanding of what it takes to bring people in. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Michael Steed and the gang, for making this show one of the best in the world, doing so greatly that we have a second season. And before the second season, don't forget, everybody, don't forget the podcast on Lemonada, Confessions of a Female Founder, will be out. So we're going to have that to talk about. We're not going to talk about Sentebale. Sentebale and Dr. Sophie Chandauka has to do with age. Don't drag me into that. I'm celebrating. I am celebrating my success. I am Meghan successful. Thank you, everybody. But most importantly, thank you to me for being able to achieve all that I have achieved. It feels so good to finally be able to get my creativity back and not to have it stolen from me and kept in those palace towers under a key. I got it back. Cheers to everyone. Cheers to you all. Cheers, dear spectators. Thank you for watching with me. I'll see you soon. Mm. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.